In this video, we cover the string basics in Python. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So a string is just a string of characters between a double quotes or single quotes. So basically, print, this is a string. You run it and boom, just like that, this is a string comes out. Alternatively, we could wrap it in single quotes here. Gotta watch the helpful auto formatting. Run it again and boom, just like that we ran this is a string. Again, you can assign a string as available, as a variable, and available, whatever. String 1 equals 2. This is a string. And then we could go ahead and print string 1. Boom, this is a string. Now, a couple things about strings is if you have like quotes or something like that in the middle of your string, like that's going to break things, right? Because now you got some weird stuff going on over here. So if you have like a quote inside of a string, you can use a / to essentially execute the string. It basically tells Python, hey, this is not what ends the string. This is just part of the string, right? So just like that. You can have quotes inside of your string. Alternatively, if you wanted to, you could wrap it in single quotes. And then you could run it, and it's basically looking for another single quote to end the string, which is right over here. So it skips over that double quote. And so there's a couple ways you can include quotes or apostrophes in your sentence. Like for now, like if I said this isn't a string, that'd break it. And again, if I did a / here, run it, boom, this isn't a string. Or I need the N in there, of course. If I could spell correctly, you get the point. Now also, you can go ahead and combine strings together if you want to. Basically, concat the strings. So let's do string 2. This is another string. Oh man, that is exciting. And to do that, you just do a + string 2. And boom, this is another string. Now you might note that it merged these two together. So in order to add a space here, we can do boop, boop, plus, and boom, just like that. This isn't a string, this is another string. And we have the proper spacing in between our two strings. So that's pretty cool, one way to combine strings. Another thing you could do is print string 1 times 5 or 4. And we run that and you see this isn't a string, this isn't a string, this isn't a string, this isn't a string 4 times. So you can use the plus sign to combine strings together, the multiplication sign to print a string multiple times. Now another thing you might want to do is get the length of a string, so the number of characters in a string, so you can do that too. So print len, length, len for length, len, got it, hopefully. And then string 1, run it. So the string 1 is 19 characters long, and then string 2 then is 25 characters long. So that could be helpful, getting the length of a string. You can also slice strings up. So to do that, you do print and then string 1 and then brackets. And basically every single character is at a position inside the string. And it starts at 0. So the T is at 0, H is at 1, I is at 2, and so on all the way to 19. Or however long the string was. I think it was 19. So if we throw a 0 in here and run it, we see that it pulls in that T right there. If we throw in 19 and run it, we get an error message because it's out of range. So I can throw in 18 in there and run it real quick. And so 18. And that makes sense. So there's 19 characters in this string, but it starts at 0, so that means there's 18, right? And we get our G there. We could also do start from the back with a negative. -1 would also put out the G right there. So it starts at 1, or we could do, -2 would be the N. So this N right up here. So that's pretty cool, right? So you can pick and choose what characters you want out of a string. And then if you want like a series of characters, you can do the slice. So you can do 0 through 4, for example. And we get this. So we got 0, 1, 2, 3. And then it does not include the 4th location. Like there's no space after this. Versus right here, there you'll see that there's a space highlighted. So the 0, the first digit in the slice, is inclusive, so it includes what it is. So 0 here, it includes that 0 space. The second digit is not inclusive, so it does not include the 5th spot. It includes the 4th spot. Hopefully that makes some sense right there. And if you wanted to slice off like the first chunk of characters, you could go ahead and wipe this off. And we're left with this, or if I want to do the first 8 characters, we could slice it like that. Conversely, we could put 8 at the beginning, delete this out of here, and then slice off the back half of the string starting at position 8. So there's a bunch of different ways you could go about slicing these strings up. And so that is it for this video. We covered a good chunk of basic string functions and operators. If you found this video helpful in any way, shape, or form, I appreciate any likes, comments, subscribes, anything like that. And I hope that you have a great rest of the day.